And good evening to you. Welcome to high school volleyball action on Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Tonight it's the Pittsfield Lady Sockies playing host to the Pleasant Hill Lady Wolves in both junior varsity and varsity action. Good afternoon, or evening we even should say to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Tim's alongside tonight, manning the camera on Central Illinois Sports here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Lady Sockies looking to keep their hot start alive. This is an up-and-coming Pleasant Hill Wolves team with a very solid freshman class looking to make some things happen on the volleyball court here tonight. We're looking forward to both the junior varsity and the varsity matchup here this evening. Glad you're alongside. Let's pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Fresh Years on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Fresh Years on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Their friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or just making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Glad you're with us tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Sorry for the hiatus from action last week as the Central Illinois Sports team was on vacation, but certainly glad to be back with you here this evening and glad to see a few more fans in the stands. And with the change in some of the spectator rules, some additional folks have been able to attend in person here tonight. We're hopeful that visiting fans at every location will also be allowed here before too long so everyone can enjoy seeing the young people play in person, and the teams can get the support they really deserve from the fans in the stands being there to help cheer them on. We also have action for you tonight from Pikeland Community School as the Lady Braves are playing junior high basketball action against Hamilton. That game's live for you now. Also here on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here at Voschel as the Lady Sockies play host to Calhoun in high school volleyball action. That is a 5 o'clock start time. I believe they're going to play a freshman match ahead of time, followed by the JV and then the varsity. We'll have all the action for you here. And we'll also have junior high basketball action as Pittsfield will play host to Beardstown tomorrow night. In junior high girls basketball, it's a 6 o'clock start time live on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Friday night, it's football action. Pittsfield playing host to Petersburg Porta. Game time at 7 o'clock with a pregame show around 6:30 live on YouTube. And then Saturday, high school football action as Camp Point Central will play host to Triopia. And that is a 1 o'clock start time with a pregame show around 12:30. in the afternoon. So that's a look at the schedule coming up this week on Central Illinois Sports. Of course, the broadcast would not be possible without the advertisements placed by our great sponsors, and let's hear from some of them right now.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you.
Welcome back alongside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. They serve the entire region and beyond. Check out their online loan application now at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Pleasant Hill finishing up their warm-ups. We're about 5 minutes or so away from the start of this contest in a junior varsity action. Varsity to follow tonight at Voschel Gym. And as we mentioned in the open, a few more fans able to attend in person here tonight. And, it seems like we get just a couple of different rules each and every week. And before long, you'll see packed gymnasiums and stadiums across the area, and things will feel a little more normal than they have the last 12 months or so. But if you aren't able to make it in person, no matter when that may happen, we'll still be here on Central Illinois Sports as we have been for many, many games across the years, and certainly glad you have joined us here this evening. This ladies hockey squad, the last time we saw them at the junior varsity level, picked up wins in straight sets over Griggsville Perry, and Rebecca Newpower was kind of the star of the show in that one. On the serving side of things, taking a serve and I think running off maybe 14 or 15 points in a row for the ladies hockey squad. This Lady Wolves team at the younger level especially, these young ladies really, they have excelled in just about everything they've done throughout their athletic career, and no reason to expect anything less than that as they continue on here through the high school ranks, and high expectations and a lot of different activities for this squad of freshmen who have some really strong numbers. Here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, let's pause for our final break. We'll start the junior varsity contest coming your way next.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Well, tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. They are asking at this time that you come in through the door on the west side of the building, as there's some construction going on around the entrance of Illini Express, but they're still here to serve you Monday through Saturday, 7 to 7. Just about ready to kick off this junior varsity contest. Really just a beautiful day. Almost too bad you couldn't play this game outside, other than the wind might play a little bit of havoc to the old volleyball going back and forth across the net. Just about ready to kick this one off. The Lady Sockies in the pink uniforms here tonight. Pleasant Hill is in the blue jersey selection. And a little bit of glare coming into the court here at Voschel Gym, with the sun starting to set in the west. Hey, did you see that full moon last night? It was bright and beautiful on a starry, shiny night, wasn't it? Well, good to know we've eliminated the slapping of the hands before the game. I believe the Lady Sockies will serve first here. They're checking to make sure everybody is in the right spots. For Pleasant Hill, Danny Lewis, Hannah Hill, McKinley Lowe, Kaylee Barnes, Jade Peebles, and Madison Daniels, all freshmen, and they will serve first, it appears. For Pittsfield, it's Lainey Marable, Alexis Hammett, Katie Graham, Emma Gay, Sadie Ware, and Elisa Davids-Meyer. Serving first for the Lady Wolves is Jade Peebles, and we are underway in junior varsity action. Hits it across the net. Bounced by Graham. Going to be set there. Back to Graham, and across the net it goes from Weir. Now the ball hit at the back line by Daniels, but her teammates unable to run it down, and a quick 1-0 advantage for the Lady Sockies. They'll have the ball side out for the serve, as Emma Gay will be the server. Here comes Willow Claus into the game. She replaces Sadie Weir. So Gay will be on the serve for Pittsfield. 1-0 here in game number 1. Served by Gay across the net. A good one taken by Hill in the back line. Set up and across the net by Peebles, but did not clear the net, it appears. And it's a point for Pittsfield. 2-0 Ladies Sockies. Gay with a good serve the last time. She's back to serve again with the right hand overhand. Hit toward the back line. Hit in the back line by Madison Daniels, and off of her and out of bounds. And it's 3-0 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. A little lack of communication that time, possibly. I think Hannah Hill thought that serve was going to go out of bounds. Daniels wasn't so sure, so they both kind of hesitated. And communication, as we've talked about a lot in volleyball, is very key. Next serve by Gay, hit by Daniels in the back line. To Barnes as she sets it across to Peebles. Gay hits it in the back line for Pittsfield. Set by Marable. Back to Gay across the net. Taken there by Daniels to Lowe. Going to be sent back across by Peebles. In the back line, Gay. Set up here by Marable, hit across by Claus with some force, and the kill for Claus, and makes it 4-0 Pittsfield. 4-0 Lady Sockies, and again Emma Gay is back on the serve. Gay is a freshman. Good serve to Daniels in the back line for Pleasant Hill. Hit again by Peebles, and then a little indecisiveness again for Pleasant Hill, and that will force a timeout here in game number 1. It's a 5-0 start for the Lady Sockies on top of Pleasant Hill as you watch high school volleyball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speed.
Well, the timeout by Pleasant Hill, a 5-0 advantage for Pittsfield here in game number 1 of the junior varsity matchup. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Emma Gay again on the serve for the Lady Sockies. Hits it across the net, hit by Daniels in the back line, going to be taken now by Danny Lewis, sent across from the back line by Hannah Hill to Gay. Now Marable sets it up for Hammett, who hits it high but backwards. And it'll be a point for Pleasant Hill, their first of the contest. Side out for the Lady Wolves, and McKinley Lowe will go back to serve for Pleasant Hill. Lowe will send it across the net, hit in the back line by the Lady Sockies' Liesl Davidsmeyer to Claus, back to Davidsmeyer, who could not send it across. And it's a 5-2 score now as Pleasant Hill with a couple of points in a row. Lowe again on the serve for the Lady Wolves. Has a good serve just across the net. Dug out there by Gay across the net. Ball served up here for Peebles, whose shot goes into the net. And it's a point for the Lady Sockies, and a tremendous dig that time by Emma Gay on a great serve from Lowe for Pleasant Hill. Here comes Heavener into the game for the Lady Sockies, as does New Power coming in for the first time. New Power is the libero for Pittsfield. And she's on the serve with her team leading 6-2. The left-hander sends it across the net, hit there by Barnes. In the back row to Daniels. Barnes will send it across the net. Set by Heavener to Marable. Back to Heavener. Taps it across and down for the point. 7-2. Bowlers Universe say they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays 4 to midnight. Come out and enjoy all the fun at Bowlers Universe. Here's New Power on the serve. Ball bumped by Barnes. In the front line, Peebles sent across the net by Lewis. Now New Power takes it, set by Marable for Claus, who sends it across. Daniels in the back line. Now the ball set up by Peebles, sent back by Pleasant Hill's Hill. Ball on the other side, Graham gets it to Claus, who sends it across. Low in the back line to Peebles, sent back across the net by Barnes. New Power set up by Marable, tapped across by Heavener, and it is just inside the line for the point to make it 8-2 Pittsfield. New Power again will be on the serve for the Lady Sockies. With the jump serve, sends it to the back line. Daniels. Peebles now puts it across on the quick hit. Graham will send it back on a high bump there. Claus to Heavener across the net, and it will find the hard court here for another Lady Socky point. Maybe not the smoothest volley by either squad that time, but Pittsfield comes out with the point, and they lead 9-2. New Power not wasting any time on the serve. Hits it in the back line low. Taken there by Barnes and across the net. Tap back across on the kill by Heavener, and it's a 10-2 Pittsfield advantage. New Power again back to serve for Pittsfield. Good serve toward the back line. Hits off of Madison Daniels and goes out of bounds and makes it an 11-2 Lady Socky advantage. New Power gets some good vertical leap on her serve, even though she's not very tall. It's another good serve off of Daniels and out of bounds this time to the right side, and a 12-2 Lady Socky advantage here in game number 1 of the junior varsity matchup. The ball bounces wide. They have to run it down back there. It'll be sent back across the net, and New Power will get ready to serve again here. New Power with another good serve. Hit in the middle this time by Barnes. Sent across the net by Hill. New Power to Marable for Pittsfield. Set up for Claus. Tries the shot, but dug out there by Pleasant Hill. Daniels sets it up for Peebles. Sent back across now Gay to Marable. In the back line, New Power will hit it across. Daniel with the bump. Sends it up for Peebles. Going to have to hit it to Daniels, who could not send it across from the back line. And the score is 13-2 Lady Sockies. It's an 11-point advantage here. And New Power again on the serve. We saw her do this against Grigsville Perry. Lowe takes it in the back line off the serve to Daniels. Sent across the net by Lewis. New Power. Marable sets it up now for Gay, who hits it across. Good dig by Lowe on the other side. Peebles sets it up for Lewis, who sends it across the net to Pittsfield. New Power. Marable sets it up for Heavner. Her shot is too hard, but it was tipped, they say, in the back line by Lowe. The ball was headed out of bounds, but Lowe got a fingertip on it, and the point goes to Pittsfield, 14-2, Lady Sockies. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, 320-43-20 for Trash Queen. New Power's on the serve. This one looked like it was headed out of bounds, but Daniels could not get out of the way of it in time, and it makes it a 15-2 advantage. And New Power again is back on the serve for the Lady Sockies. The left-hander sends it across the net. Ball hits off of the hands of Barnes and goes bounding into the bleachers. 16-2 Pittsfield. New Power mixing it up where she's placing the serves here and kind of keeping everybody guessing on where the ball may be coming. Everybody's got to be ready. New Power on the serve. A high serve, not very deep this time. Hit back across by Hill. Now New Power and Gay kind of simultaneously hit the ball and hit it across the net. Peebles set up there by Barnes. Sent across by Peebles. Bumped by Gay to Marable. Sent down this time by Heavner. Ball toward the sideline and scores table out of bounds off of Lowe. And it's 17-2 Lady Sockies. So quite the run by Pittsfield after it was 5-2, 12 unanswered, all with New Power on the serve. Make it 13 as she gets the ace there, and Pleasant Hill will call the timeout. It's an 18-2 advantage for the Lady Sockies here in the Junior Varsity contest on Central Illinois Sports.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Pleasant Hill took their second time out here in game one. It's an 18-2 advantage for the Lady Sockies in the opener here in the Junior Varsity contest. And Rebecca New Power again on the serve for Pittsfield. Puts the ball across the net to Daniels in the back line, over to Hill, and Hill was having all of her momentum going toward the sideline, tried to send the ball back beyond her head and unable to save it in there. Makes it 19-2 Pittsfield. New Power on the serve again. A good serve. Hits off of Barnes, and another ace for New Power. And it's 20-2 Pittsfield, and the Lady Sockies trying to make quick work of the Wolves here in game number one. It's a game of momentum, and it's all Pittsfield right now, but that can change on a dime, as we've seen many times. Ball served across by New Power. Daniels to Hill. Ball hit now in the middle by Barnes. Straight up in the air and straight down to the court to make it 21-2. Pittsfield. Rebecca New Power serves again. This time it's out of bounds, and the first service error she made in about, 16, 17 straight serves. Pretty impressive. So her serving run comes to an end, but her squad leads 21-3 on the serve for Pleasant Hill will be Kaylee Barnes. Trying to get some momentum back the way of the Lady Wolves. She'll put the underhand serve across the net. Hit by New Power in the back line. Marable sets it up for Heavner. Sent right back across by Daniels. New Power set up by Marable in the back line. Gay, whose shot is into the bottom of the net. And it's a point for Pleasant Hill. Makes it 21-4. Again on the serve is Kaylee Barnes for this Lady Wolves squad. Underhand serve hit by Graham, set by Marable for Huebner. Sends it across with not much force. Right back across from Daniels. Now Marable will get a chance to set it up again for Huebner. And this time she's able to record the kill. 22-4 the score. Into the contest for Pleasant Hill will come Jaden Hartsuck. She will replace Barnes on the other side. In for the Lady Sockies is Natalie Frazier. She'll be in to serve as Graham takes a chair. 22-4 Pittsfield with the advantage. Frazier on the serve. Her serve is a good one. Hit by Hill to low. Right back across the net it goes to Pittsfield. Claus gets the ball set up and she'll be into the net. So it will not be a point for the Lady Sockies. It'll instead be one for Pleasant Hill as it's a net infraction to make it 22-5. Danny Lewis now will serve for Pleasant Hill. Lewis's first serving opportunity of the evening. Hits the ball across the net. Gay will bump it right back across. Daniels tried to send it right back down with some force, but could not get it across the net, and it's a 23-5 score. Here comes Sadie Weir into the game. She'll be on the serve for Pittsfield as Willow Claus sits down. 23-5 Lady Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Here's a good serve by Weir. She's been on the bench for a little while, but puts a picture-perfect serve in. And one more point away from taking game number one are the Lady Sockies. The serve by Weir. Ball dug out there in the back line. Sent across by Daniels. Ball set Marable will send it across. Right back it goes from Peebles. Now Marable sets it for Gay, who gets it down and makes it a 25-5 win for the Lady Sockies here in game number one of the junior varsity contest on Central Illinois Sports.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
As things start to get back to normal, Midwest Snowy would like to take this opportunity to thank our loyal customers for all of your support during these challenging times. As snowy season approaches, we look forward to seeing you at our new Midwest Snowy mobile concession stand. To find out where you can create your own Snowy, please check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Midwest Snowy to stay updated on our schedule. With over 30 delicious flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Naturals line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring, the combinations are endless. If you have an event, fundraiser, or private party you want us to join, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. That's 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
Well, game number one went the way of the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, a 25-5 win there in volleyball action here at the junior varsity level. Game number 2 will start here in just a few moments, and opportunity for us to remind you about Lipcom and Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron at 217-430-4516 or Brett 217-242-2703 for Lipcom and Seed Sales. So Pittsfield leads this junior varsity contest. A 1-0 advantage now here in game number 2. And the momentum really shifted their way in a hurry. It was a 5-2 game, and by the time Rebecca Newpower got done serving, it was 21-3. They'll look to keep that kind of momentum going, and Pleasant Hill will try to get things swung back their direction. Looks like we see Kaylee Van Streen in for the first time for Pleasant Hill. And we're trying to see if we have any new faces for the ladies' Sockies. It appears that Emma Root has checked in for the first time. She'll be replaced by the libero Newpower. And we're just about ready to start here in game number 2. Newpower will again be on the serve, where she was very, very good in game number 1. She'll look to keep that kind of momentum alive. And here we go in game number 2. Newpower's first serve is hit toward the back line, goes off of Hannah Hill and out of bounds, and a 1-0 advantage for the ladies' Sockies just like that. Another good serve by Newpower. They're trying to possibly put some covering over the windows to block out some of the glare here that's pretty wicked right now. Ball sent across the net. Low sets the ball up. It's tapped back on the Pittsfield side by Evener. She's able to get it down, and it's a 2-0 ladies Socky advantage. You know, in the fall months, you don't see the sun quite as long after the time change. Here's another good serve by Newpower, and she's going to get another point for her squad as the Lady Wolves unable to control at that time. 3-0 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Newpower's next serve hit the back line. Daniels has a go off of her and out of bounds. Quickly 4-0. Trash Queen for your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. 217-320-4320. The next by Newpower, hit in the middle line by Lowe. Ball set up high, and the Lady Wolves kind of look at one another, and the ball falls to the court. 5-0 Pittsfield. Communication, communication, communication. Isn't it key to just about everything? Newpower sends it across. Daniels bumps it high. It's hit there by Lewis. Was trying to set it up for Van Streen, who that time had the ball go a little bit too high for her to be able to send back across the net, and makes it 6-0 Lady Sockies. Newpower trying to keep things rolling here. A good serve. Low hits it backwards. Hill trying to save it for her team. You got to like the hustle of Hannah Hill, just unable to get it to her. Another one of her teammates could get to it, and a timeout here early by Pleasant Hill. 7-0 Lady Sockies on top here in game number 2.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Game 2 here in the junior varsity contest, and it's the Pittsfield Ladies Sockies on top of Pleasant Hill by a 7-0 count. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Rebecca Newpower back to serve for Pittsfield. She scored what? 23 service points here in the first 2 games of this one. Peebles sets it up for Lowe. Lowe sends it across the net. It's a little bit wide and out of bounds, and it's an 8-0 advantage for the Lady Sockies. Newpower's next serve is hit toward the left side this time and off of one of the Lady Wolves and out of bounds to make it 9-0. I'm telling you, you just never know where it's going to go. She hits it long, short, middle, left, right. She really does a nice job moving it around. Daniels, now Peebles will set it across. In the back line hit by Gay. To New Power, hits it high, has to go across this time. Gay does just that. Daniels takes it for Pleasant Hill. Set up here by Lewis. Over for Peebles. Dug by Gay to Heavener. Graham will send it across now. Ball set on the other side. Lewis going to be hit back across by Lowe. Dug by New Power, but unable to have anybody there to send it back across the net. And it makes it a 9-1 score. That was actually McKinley Poor for the Lady Socky, so we called Graham. Poor is in for the first time. Graham is also still in the contest. And on the serve for Pleasant Hill is Jade Peebles for the first time in this game. And she'll get an ace here as that ball goes off of one of the Lady Sockies and out of bounds. It makes it 9-2. Jade Peebles is a freshman for this Lady Wolves squad. She with the ball in the air with the right-hand serve, hit by Graham, high in the middle, taken by Marable, sent across by Heavener toward the back line, goes off of Madison Daniels and out of bounds, and it'll be a point for the Lady Sockies. 10-2 the score. Graham will be on the serve for the first time on the day. She hits a serve that's dug there by Van Streen, sent across the net, right back by Heavener. Back and forth it goes. Now as Peebles sent it across. Marable will send it back to the Pleasant Hills side. Hit by Lewis, but too far for any of her teammates to get to as it went the opposite direction of the net and makes it an 11-2 score. Graham again on the serve for Pittsfield. Hits it across the net and gets an ace. Nobody able to dig that one out to make it a 12-2 advantage for the Lady Sockies. Katie Graham again to serve for Pittsfield. Hits the ball high toward the back line. Hannah Hill sends it back toward the front to Lewis, who sends it across the net. Now Graham bumped across the net by Marable, and she'll get the point for the Lady Sockies to make it 13-2. I think everybody was sort of expecting Marable to set the ball that time. Instead, she sent it across the net where it harmlessly fell to the court. Daniels to Hill. Hill will have the ball fall shy of the net, and it'll be another Lady Socky point to make it 14-2. So they won game number one, 25-5, and they're up here in game two, 14-2. Another good serve by Graham. Lewis. Peebles has her shot blocked back by Heavener and makes it 15-2 Pittsfield. Katie Graham did a nice job on the serves now for the Lady Sockies. Hits this one high and wide. The old announcer's jinx got her that time and make it 15-3. A substitute coming in for the Lady Sockies will be Natalie Frazier as Graham will sit down. And back to serve for Pleasant Hill is McKinley Lowe. Lowe, the right-hander with a good serve. Hit in the back line by Gay. Set by Marable for Poor, who did not get the shot across the net. And it's a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 15-4. So Lowe gets the service point. She'll have another good serve. Emma Gay hits the ball high. Marable now to Gay. All the way in the back line, Daniels. Peebles sets it for Van Streen. She'll hit it across. Again taken by Gay for Pittsfield. Marable sets it up to Poor, whose shot goes wide and out of bounds over the back line and makes it a 15-5 score. Pleasant Hill serving down by 10. Lowe's next serve is going to be shy of the net to make it 16-5 Lady Sockies, and a substitute into the game. Weir will return. She replaces Poor, and Weir will be on the serve for Pittsfield. Sadie Weir's serve is right to the middle of the defense for Pleasant Hill. Van Streen now gets it set up to her by Peebles. Across it goes, and the back line taken by the Lady Sockies to Emma Gay, who sends it across. Now New Power gets it back as Peebles sent it quickly for the Lady Wolves. Gay sends it low. Van Streen, too many hits for Pleasant Hill to make it 17-5. And Lady Sockies again will have Weir on the serve. We're served right into the middle of the Van Stream, set by Peebles, back to Van Stream, taken by New Power. New Power will have the ball hit by Marable to Gay. Van Stream now sets it up for Peebles. They'll get Hill involved now. She'll send it across the net, taken by Frazier. Going to be hit down here by Heavener. Good dig in the back line by Lowe. Lewis now sets it up for Van Stream, whose shot is blocked back by Heavener and falls to the court to make it an 18-5 Ladies Hockey lead. Sadie Weir again on the serve for Pittsfield. Hits the ball in the back line. Daniels. Peebles sets it up for Lewis, who will... Looks like we saw one of the Lady Sockies into the net that time. Was Gay possibly, and it's a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 18-6. Into the contest, Kaylee Barnes will come in for Pleasant Hill along with Jaden Hartsuck. She will replace Daniels, and also looks like Lowe going to take a chair for Pleasant Hill. On the serve for the Lady Wolves is Van Stream. I believe this is the first time we've seen her serve on the night. She'll hit it across. New Power will dig it out in the back line. Marable will send it across the net as she soared in the air and just kind of tapped it across with both hands and makes it a 19-6 advantage for Pittsfield. Here comes Davidsmeyer back in for the Lady Sockies along with Root. They sit down New Power and Heavener. On the other side, we see Kaylee Gilbert in for the first time. On the serve is Davidsmeyer for the Lady Sockies, and the ball was out of bounds, so a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 19-7. Who's on the serve? That's Danny Lewis for the Lady Wolves. She'll send a good serve across, dug out in the back by Davidsmeyer. She gets it across the net and down for a point to make it 20-7. Graham will return now for Pittsfield. She'll replace Natalie Frazier. 20-7, the Lady Sockies have the lead here in game number 2 of the junior varsity contest. Good serve here by Marable. Hit in the back line by Hartsuck. Ball set up, going to be sent across by Lewis. Now Root will have the ball set up to her, and she'll hit it out of bounds, it appears. And that'll be a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 20-8. And on the serve for the Lady Wolves will be Hannah Hill. Hill waits for the ready whistle from the official. She'll send it across on a good serve. Weir will hit it in the back line. Davidsmeyer tried to get it as flying toward the bleachers that time was Gay. It's a point for Pleasant Hill, 20-9 the score. Lowe will now return as she sits down Hartsuck for Pleasant Hill. Hannah Hill, another good serve taken by Graham of the back line, set by Marable for Root. Good diving save there by Hill. Ball will be tapped back down, though, across the net by Root as she gets the kill, or did she? I believe they said she did, to make it 21-9. Here comes Chloe Chastain in for the first time. She'll be on the serve. Also, McKinley Poor will return for Pittsfield. So we see Chastain serve with her team leading 21-9. And her serve will go wide left and be a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 21-10. In for Pleasant Hill, Madison Daniels will return along with Van Stream, replacing Barnes and Gilbert. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon 217-285-4404. Madison Daniels is on the serve for Pleasant Hill. She gets some force behind this one, but does not clear the net and makes it a 22-10 Pittsfield lead. It's about as hard of a serve, though, as we've seen on the evening. And had that cleared the net, I'm not sure that anybody would have been able to return that ball. Here's Emma Root serving for Pittsfield. Ball hit in the back line by Hill, set up by Peebles for Lowe. Ball was tipped right at the net, sent back across by Poor. Now Daniel sends it across. Back it goes Davidsmeyer. Lowe will send it down for Pleasant Hill. Chastain, a diving attempt, but the ball out of bounds to make it 22-11. Pleasant Hill serving. They're on the short end here in this contest. But Jade Peebles is on the serve. She'll get a good serve, hit in the back line by Graham, and it goes out of bounds across the net, but wide, and makes it 22-12. It's a good serve by Peebles for Pleasant Hill. She's back to serve again here. The right hand sends it across the net, hit in the back line by Chastain. It goes off of her and out of bounds and makes it 22-13. Trash Queen is our scoreboard sponsor. 320-4320 for Trash Queen. On the serve again is Peebles for Pleasant Hill. Ball hit by Chastain into the net. Saved there. Davidsmeyer gets it for Marable. Daniels will keep it alive. Peebles now. Chastain sets it up for Marable, who tried to hit it across, but it goes into the net. And another point for the Lady Wolves to make it 22-14. Huebner is going to return for Pittsfield. She replaces Davidsmeyer. And Pleasant Hill trying to make a comeback here in game number 2. On the serve is Jade Peebles. Another good serve dug out there by Chastain. Marable sets it up for Huebner, who puts it down for the kill. Really well executed play that started with a good dig by Chloe Chastain that time for the Lady Sockies. In for Pittsfield will come Kayla Martin for the first time. She's going to replace Graham and come in to serve as Martin, with her team leading 23-14. Martin's serve is headed to the right side, taken by Lewis. Across the net it goes. Poor to Marable, who sets it right back to Poor, into the net. And a point for Pleasant Hill, 23-15. On the serve for the Lady Wolves is Lowe. New Power will come in. She'll replace Root for Pittsfield. Lowe with the serve, hit by Chastain across the net. Lewis sets the ball high for Van Streen, who sends it across. Taken there by Poor to Marable. Was trying to set the ball up. Huebner and Poor with a little miscommunication that time. The ball falls to the court for a point for Pleasant Hill. 23-16. Low on the serve, hit toward the back line. New Power dives. Hill sends it right back across. Chastain now Marable for Poor. Taken there by Lowe, set by Hill for Van Streen, whose shot falls shy of the top of the net. And we've got a match point coming up here in a 24-16 score. Weir is going to check back into the contest for Poor. And Sadie Weir will be in to serve for the Lady Sockies. Trying to finish this one off. Her serve is hit toward the back line, taken by Daniels. Lowe saves it in, but the ball falls to the court. And it's a straight set win for Pittsfield. 25-5, 25-16 here in the junior varsity contest. We'll pause here on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communication.
Well, Pittsfield able to make quick work of the Pleasant Hill Lady Wolves, 25-5, 25-16 in straight sets here in the junior varsity contest on Central Illinois Sports. A 5-2 game in the first game turned quickly into a 21-3 score as Rebecca Newpower went on quite the run from the setting position for Pittsfield, and she was able to help guide her team to another victory, and she's going to be our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And again, Rebecca Newpower, our player of the game in this one. In the first game, 16 service points, and I think she put in 8 in game number 2 to lead the Lady Saki Junior Varsity squad here to another victory. 2-0 the win for Pittsfield. The varsity team's warming up. They'll be up next on Central Illinois Sports.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent in Pittsfield, brings us the action here between the junior varsity and varsity contest. For all of your U.S. Cellular phone needs, it's Carnes Communications. Mike Lentz and his staff, they just do a great job taking care of you with great customer service. They'll help you after the sale as well, making sure everything is up to par all the time at Carnes Communications. You'll find them on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Well, the Lady Sockies took the junior varsity game by a 25-5, 25-16 win. And the varsity team will look to keep their solid start to the season alive as well. Pleasant Hill says, hey, not so fast, though. We've come here to play tonight, and we're really planning on it being a short trip. So we're going to try to give it all they have in this one as well. In what should be a good contest between these two squads. We'll have the Lady Stockies again tomorrow night. They'll play host to Calhoun. Looking forward to that one as well, as the Lady Warriors are always a formidable foe anytime they take the court, or Diamond as it may be. And hey, just before you know it, we'll be talking about Diamonds on the baseball and softball side of things after this little 6-week stretch of volleyball action and such is completed. They'll start with baseball, softball, and track. Also some wrestling will take place, we believe, in that same season. So still lots of excitement coming your way, and we'll be there to bring it to you here on Central Illinois Sports. It's only possible, though, because of the great support of our sponsors, and let's hear from some of them right now.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. I know it's not called halftime in volleyball, but we're going to call it halftime here tonight, and I have the microphone so you will listen to every word I have to say. And the words that we're saying here, well, this Lady Hockey squad, we were impressed when we saw them play against Griggsville Perry a week or so ago. A really well-rounded squad, and of course when you have athletes like they do, especially in Ellie Tenike and Katie Cox, and really just a well-rounded squad. Chloe Lemons, very deep bench as well for this team. Joe Cook's squad looks to have all the makings of a team that could do rather well this season. And, you know, I don't really remember, I don't believe there are plans for postseason play in volleyball, but things have changed so much in just a short amount of time that I honestly will have to look that up during the next break to see what the plans are there. I know at the junior high level they played, I guess a regional and a sectional, no state tournament. But on the baseball and softball side, they're talking about having all the way through a state series. So as we've told you many times, it seems like everything changes day by day. So don't get too used to anything because it may be completely different tomorrow. Both teams are out on the court warming up here. Carnes Communications can help you with all of your U.S. Cellular phone needs. Hey, if it's the latest phones you're looking for, they've got them right here. No reason to go anywhere else. No reason to go out of town or out of the county. It's Carnes Communications. They've been serving the community for many years with high-quality service right here close to home. 285-5400 is their number, or stop by and see them. They've got great hours for you as well. Open well into the evening, so you can get there after work. And lots of great deals for new and existing customers with U.S. Cellular and Carnes Communications. Let's pause for a timeout here on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime break. Back with more after this.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Back with you live on Central Illinois Sports. We also remind you a game going on right now at PCS. 7th grade game in action there. It's junior high girls basketball as the Lady Braves are playing host to Hamilton. Hamilton still on their own at the junior high level. Of course, once they get to the high school level, it becomes West Hancock, which is a conglomeration that includes Hamilton, Warsaw, and also Nauvoo. But I think at the junior high level, they actually all play separately, believe it or not. So I know when we were looking at the roster for the Hamilton, I'm assuming Lady Cardinals, by the way, would be the sponsor. That squad, they had some 5th graders there as well to help make up the roster of young ladies. So good luck to both squads. The 8th grade game will follow that contest on Central Illinois Sports. Tomorrow we'll have both junior high girls basketball and high school volleyball action. Pittsfield plays host to Calhoun here in volleyball. A game that'll start at 5 o'clock with some preliminary contests. We'll have them for you here on Central Illinois Sports, and then the varsity to follow. And then tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, Pittsfield will play host to Beardstown in junior high girls basketball action. Football on Friday night as the Sockies will be at home for the first time on the season, as they'll play host to Petersburg Porta. And then Saturday football action in the afternoon, Camp Point Central will play host to Triopia. You can watch all of those games right from your computer, smartphone, or a tablet with us here on Central Illinois Sports. And we're certainly glad to be bringing the games to you. And we thank all of you who have chosen to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so, just hit that red subscribe button. We appreciate each and every one of you who has done that and those who will choose to do so yet this evening. Let's pause for a break on the Cards Communication halftime break here on Central Illinois Sports as the Lady Sockies finish their warm-ups. Pleasant Hill will have 6 minutes of their own, and then we'll start the varsity contest. It's all coming your way next.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. The Lady Wolves of Pleasant Hill and the Lady Sockies of Pittsfield set to match up here in varsity volleyball action. This Pleasant Hill roster, when you take a look at it, it's an interesting makeup. They have no sophomores, 5 seniors and a junior. Everybody else is a freshman, and we talked about that freshman class. It's a well-represented group of young ladies, and have had a lot of success, especially on the softball side of things. And they're really looking forward to some success this spring, and glad to see that they'll get a season in there. And as we talked about earlier, an entire postseason is what we're hearing as well, that they'll be able to play on the softball side of things. So that definitely is something to look forward to for this Pleasant Hill squad and softball teams all around. But this Pittsfield Ladies hockey team and Jill Cook squad has about as many numbers as you'll see in the area. They're, I believe, about 30 players strong, freshmen through seniors. So that means you're competing for a spot each and every time. And if you're not willing to do the job, there's always going to be somebody behind you who's pushing you. And that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be that you're in a spot just because there's, no underclassmen there to push you. But it's always good to have competition. It makes everybody just a little bit better. And that's what you're going to see these freshmen from Pleasant Hill do to their upperclassmen, is kind of push them along, make them play a little harder, or they're going to, move up and start taking some of those varsity spots. And if you're a senior, I don't care who you are, and you can be friends with them off the court or at any other time, you're not looking forward to giving up your spot to anybody, especially not somebody who's an underclassman. You want to make them earn it. So it makes everybody play a little bit harder. And that kind of competition turns into some good play on the court. That's what we're looking forward to tonight. A final break on the Cartons Communication US Cellular halftime break before they have the national anthem. And the starters will be announced as well. All coming up next on Central Illinois Sports.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. Just about ready as they'll have the national anthem here at Foschel Gymnasium. We'll step aside as they have that. And then we'll have the starting lineups. We'll bring them to you as well. Stay tuned. It comes your way next.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
Starting lineups are brought to you in part by Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at Moose Lodge 420. New specials each week. The food's hot and the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. For Pleasant Hill to start the night tonight. They will start. Well, Tim, let's get the right ones here, shall we? A senior, Courtney Holcomb. Also a senior, Madeline Lanter. A senior, Chloe Orr. Brayley Anderson is a senior, along with a junior in Jaden Barnes and a senior in Maddie Masters. Masters, Barnes, Anderson, Orr, Lanter, and Holcomb for the Lady Wolves. For the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, they'll start a senior, Kate Hoover, a junior, Katie Cox, a sophomore in Ellie Tenike, a senior in Chloe Lemons, and a senior in Reagan Smithers. Smithers, Lemons, along with Tenike, Cox, and Hoover for the Lady Sockies. And then at the libero will be Haley Smith for Pittsfield. Starting lineups are also brought to you in part by Real Men Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Hey, they've got all kinds of things to show you right now. I saw their large selection of garden gnomes. Go check them out. And lots more at Real Men Twine, 285-5013. Lady Sockies will be in the black uniforms with the red numbers and a white trim. And the Wolves are in the blue uniforms with white numbers here this evening. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing will help us start this one. They are here to serve all of your trucking needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team, 217-285-2808. Well, Pittsfield took the junior varsity contest. Pleasant Hill looking to get a little revenge here in the varsity. Checking to make sure the squads for both teams have the players they reported as starting in this one. And on the serve to start the evening for Pleasant Hill will be Brayley Anderson. Anderson is a senior for Pleasant Hill. Waits for the official to give the whistle, and we're underway here in varsity volleyball action. Anderson's first serve is going to be a little bit too long, and it's a quick point for Pittsfield. 1-0 Lady Sockies. Tenike will serve for Pittsfield now. The sophomore sends it across the net, taken in the middle there by Holcomb, sent across the net now by Lanter. Ball set by Tenike, going to be hit by Cox, but it's too wide and out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Pleasant Hill, 1-all. Into the contest for the Lady Wolves will be Jade Peebles, as she replaces Barnes. Back to serve will be Peebles for Pleasant Hill. For the first time here in the varsity contest, did a good job in the JV game. Ball hit to the back line by Hoover, set by Tenike for Lemons. Ball is into the back line, hit off of Anderson. It goes off of her out of bounds, and it makes it a 2-1 Pittsfield lead. Lemons will be on the serve for Pittsfield for the first time on the evening. Her squad with a 2-1 advantage in the early going. Ball sent across the net, bumped there, set by Orr, sent across the net by Holcomb. Now the ball is blocked back down. Going to be sent across by Peebles. Smith Tenike sets it for Cox, and she could not send it back across the net, and the score is 2-2. Lemon sits down as Sachs is into the game for the first time. Emma Sachs. And back to serve for Pleasant Hill is Chloe Orr. Orr sends the ball toward the sideline, hit by Poor, sent across by Tenike. Taken there by Pleasant Hill's Lanter. Ball now as Holcomb went to hit it across, was blocked by Cox. And the point for Pittsfield to make it 3-2. So back and forth we go here in the early going. Into the contest for the Lady Sockies is Michaela Jennings, and she'll be in to serve. Ball is taken by Anderson to Masters. Going to be sent across by Lanter. In the back line, Sachs to Tenike, who hits it high right at the net. Ball sent back across by Holcomb in for a point for the Lady Wolves. 3-all here. As Courtney Holcomb will be back to serve for the first time this evening for Pleasant Hill. 3-3 tie on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Served by Holcomb, hit in the back line by the Lady Sockies. Set up for Cox, and she'll get the kill. When Cox is able to get at the top of her jump, that ball comes down in a hurry. Cox will now be on to serve for the Lady Sockies. Taken to the back line by Orr. To the front of Peebles, going to be sent across the net by Lanter. Set up there, Tenike for Smithers, who taps it across. Peebles, Lanter. Now to Anderson, and they'll say that Lady Sockies had somebody in the net, so it'll be a point for Pleasant Hill. Score is 4-4. Into the contest for Pleasant Hill, Jaden Barnes will return, sits down Peebles. And to serve is Madeline Lanter for Pleasant Hill. Her serve is just across the top of the net, dug by Sachs. Tenike sets it for Jennings, who hits it too wide of the back line, and Pleasant Hill has a 5-4 lead. And on the serve again will be Lanter. Lanter with another good serve. This one going to be hit in the back line by Sachs. Goes off of her and way out of bounds, and it's a 6-4 Wolves lead. Trash Queen, our scoreboard sponsor, 320-4320 for Trash Queen. Lanter did a nice job on the serves. Puts another good one across. Hit by Cox. It actually hits the net on the wrong side. It's out of bounds. Hits the top pole. And a 7-4 advantage for the Lady Wolves, and Lanter looking to keep things rolling here for Pleasant Hill in game number 1. Lanter bounces it a couple times, puts this serve across the net, taken to the back line by Sachs. Tenike sets it for Smithers, whose shot is out of bounds, as it was past the back line, and Pittsfield wants a timeout. It's an 8-4 advantage for Pleasant Hill in game number 1 in varsity volleyball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Midwest Snowy, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
Well, the Pleasant Hill Lady Wolves off to a good start. They lead 8-4 here in game number 1. And they'll be on the serve again here in a moment. The officials checking out a couple of things at the bench, and they give us an opportunity to remind you about Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. Madeline Lanter back to serve again for Pleasant Hill. She's helped their team out to this lead. Another good serve. Sachs to Tenike, who sets it up for Hoover. Sends it across the net. Diving play by Anderson. Ball going to be sent back across the net now by the Wolves. Smithers to Jennings. Saved in the middle there by Lanter. Across the net. Ball hit back down by Tenike, but it was out of bounds. No, she was into the net possibly, the official tells us, and makes it 9-4 Lady Wolves. Lanter again on the serve. Little 5-0 run here by Pleasant Hill. Ball in the back line, hit by Sachs to Tenike, who bumps it high. Cox will send it across. Ball dug there by Barnes, set by Lanter, sent across Anderson. Sachs to Tenike, who sends it across quickly. Lanter sets it up. Anderson going to try to knock it back down. Ball blocked by Smithers, and the Lady Wolves unable to return it. And Pittsfield breaks the scoring streak of Pleasant Hill to make it 9-5. Lemons returns for Pittsfield. Sachs sits down, and Hoover is on the serve for the Lady Sockies. Her first serve of the night is hit in the back line by Orr. Lanter in the front line to Anderson. Sent across, ball sent high by Tenike for Lemons, who gets the kill as the ball goes off of Orr and out of bounds to make it 9-6. Pittsfield's Hoover again on the serve. Referee giving everybody a warning about the mask, which is really not the role of the official. Ball sent across, or Holcomb. Back across it comes by Barnes. Smithers sets it up. Tenike for Lemons. It's too long, out of bounds. And a point for Pleasant Hill to make it 10-6. And on the serve for Pleasant Hill will be Masters. Her serve is too long, and the two teams will trade points here to make it 10-7. Smith going to be in at the libero spot for Pittsfield. Also Poor into the contest for the Lady Sockies. This is Cassidy Poor. Smith on the serve for Pittsfield. Orr sends it high for Pleasant Hill. Ball now blocked back by Lemons. She'll send it back across the net, taken there by the Lady Wolves. Orr sends it high for Barnes. They'll say the ball came across out of bounds in the air and make it 10-8. It was across on the outside of the pole, the official tells us. Smith again on the serve for Pittsfield. Good diving save there by Masters. Ball sent across the net for the Lady Wolves by Orr. Tenike sets it up for Lemons. She'll send it toward the back line. Right in between Masters and Holcomb that time. Neither one could get a grasp on it, and makes it a 10-9 score. Pleasant Hill still with a 1-point lead, but Smith trying to tie it up for the Lady Sockies on this serve, and she'll hit it out of bounds, so unable to do so as Pleasant Hill gets the point. And their lead back out to 2. And back to serve will be Braylee Anderson. Anderson started the game as the first server for Pleasant Hill, and she hits this one into the net on the service error to make it an 11-10 score. Been a close game throughout. Pleasant Hill built a 9-4 lead at one point. Here's Tenike on the serve. Orr hits it high. Going to be taken there by Barnes, sent across the net by Lanter. Cox has the ball set up by Tenike to Lemons, who could not hit it across, and makes it 12-10 Lady Wolves. Into the contest will return Jade Peebles for Pleasant Hill. She'll be in to serve. The freshman Peebles with a good serve, and it's going to be an ace. As that ball hits off of Smith and then bounds into the basketball goal beyond the back line, and it's 13-10 Pleasant Hill. I had it as 13-10, but they say it's a 12-10 score possibly. All right, they'll say it was no point the last time, so it's 12-10, and then this serve is wide, and so it's 12-11. Not really sure why it wasn't a point. Lemons on the serve for Pittsfield. Ball hit there by Holcomb. Peebles sent across by Orr, and it sneaks in. Just inside the line on the wide side and makes it 13-11 Lady Wolves. Sachs returns. Lemons sits down for Pittsfield. And back to serve for Pleasant Hill is Chloe Orr. Or a senior for this Pleasant Hill squad. A good high serve. Smith will bump into the back line. Tenike sets it up to Cox. She'll send it across the net. Ball taken there by Lanter. Set by Peebles. Right back to Lanter, who takes it across the net. Now Tenike with the setup for Cox, who hits it just wide, evidently, and makes it 14-11 Pleasant Hill. Or with another good serve, Smith. The Tenike who sets it up for Cox. She'll put this one down, and it's well in bounds to make it 14-12 for the Lady Sockies. Back into the contest comes Smithers. Also back in is Jennings, and she'll be in to serve. (14-12) score. Jennings a serve hit by Anderson in the back line, and nobody there to hit it again for Pleasant Hill to make it 14-13. Next one by Jennings. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds, and it is. 15-13 Wolves. Every time Pittsfield has had a chance to tie the game after Pleasant Hill has taken the lead, they've had an error that have allowed the Lady Wolves to maintain the advantage. And Holcomb will look to build on that advantage here at the serve. Ball hit in the back line by Jennings, sent right back across by Pleasant Hill's Masters. Back and forth it goes, just a single volley back and forth before it's knocked down and in for a point by Katie Cox, and the Lady Sockies again are within one, 15-14. Cox will be on the serve for Pittsfield. The right-hander sends it across the net. Lanter hits it high for Masters, sent across by Peebles. Now Cox set up by Tenike to Smithers. Dug out of the back line by Orr. Sent across the net, Lanter for Pleasant Hill. Sacks Tenike over to Hoover, whose shot is out of bounds. And again, Pleasant Hill builds the lead back out to 2, 16-14. Jaden Barnes will return. Peebles will sit down for the Lady Wolves. And the Lady Wolves have the advantage. And again on the serve for Pleasant Hill is Madeline Lanter. Lanter's serve hit to the back middle. Jennings to Sachs, sent across by Smithers. Orr now in the front line, set up for Anderson, who I think she snuck it in the line there, it looked like. And it will be called out of bounds. Here comes Lemons into the game. She'll sit down Sachs. I'm trying to say we have a similar angle to the official, but we do. I thought that ball was in bounds. Here's a ball hit by Holcomb in the back line, sent across the net by Anderson. The Lady Sockies set it up Tenike for Smithers. Her shot is powerful but out of bounds, and Pleasant Hill with a 17-15 advantage. The goal is 25. You got to win by 2. Here's a serve by Masters. Ball hit high by the Lady Sockies. Tenike will send it across the net. Dug there by Lanter. Lanter gets it back now from Barnes, sends it across. Jennings, Tenike to Lemons. Ball hit high by Orr on the return. Ball is out of bounds, and a point for Pittsfield to make it 17-16. It'll be Smith on the serve for Pittsfield. They trail by 1, 17-16. Orr with the dig. Ball set by Lanter. Going to have to go across here, and they do. Masters sends it across. Smith to Tenike, sets it up for Lemons, who taps it across with the left hand. And this game's tied at 17. Pleasant Hill now would like the timeout. We'll pause as well. Game knotted at 17 points apiece in game number 1 on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Trevor Zumo, your candidate for Pittsfield Ward 2 City Alderman. As a representative, I will be dedicated to the Pittsfield community and the ward. I'm a lifelong resident of Ward 2. I currently serve as an officer on the Pittsfield Fire Department. I've volunteered with the Little League, Soccer Youth Football, as well as the high school football program. I will work hard for you in the city of Pittsfield. I'm proud of the history here, and I want to build a stronger community for our future. Please vote for Trevor Zumo, Ward 2, for City Council, April 6th.
Well, the game is tied at 17 points apiece on the Trash Queen scoreboard here in game number 1. And a close competitive game throughout, and we expect it to be that way headed down the stretch here. Haley Smith is on the serve for the Lady Sockets, and she hits this one too hard out of bounds, and Pleasant Hill retakes the advantage, 18-17. And on to serve for Pleasant Hill is Anderson for the 3rd time in this contest. Sends it high and across the net, taken by Cox to Smith. Ball has to be sent back across, and it is by Poor to Anderson in the back line, over to Orr. Orr sets it up for Barnes, who sends it across. Lemons set by Tenike to Lemons, who hits the spike and gets the kill. 18 all here. And on to serve will be Tenike for the Lady Sockies. The sophomore serving for the 2nd time in this game, hits it to the back line. Anderson sent right back across, but spiked down by Cox, and Pittsfield retakes the advantage. First time they've led since it was 4-3. Tenike again on the serve for the Lady Sockies, hit by Anderson in the back line. Taken there by Lanter, set up for Orr, and another block for Katie Cox to make it 20-18. So Pittsfield a little momentum on their side. Tenike, Masters hits it high, ball saved in by Holcomb, sent across the net there by Barnes, set by Lemons to Tenike, over to Cox trying to the kill, but the ball dug out by Anderson to Lanter, sent across the net by Masters. Now Cox gets the ball set up, and Pleasant Hill unable to return it to make it 21-18. So 21-18, the Lady Sockies with the lead. Tenike's serve is going to sneak its way inside the back line for the ace to make it 22-18. And a 5-0 run by Pittsfield forces Pleasant Hill's coach Terry Clowers to call the timeout. We'll pause as well. 22-18, Lady Sockies have the advantage. They'll be on the serve when we come back.
Our local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
22-18 is the advantage for Pittsfield. Hey, we want to remind you to give Danny Graham a call at Graham Angus Farm for your purebred Angus cattle needs. Bulls and heifers currently for sale at Graham Angus Farm at Milton, Illinois. Call or text Danny 217-723-4116. It's a 22-18 advantage for the Pittsfield Ladies Sockies on top of Pleasant Hill. We got the new sanitized ball into play. And Tenike will be on the serve for the Lady Sockies after the Pleasant Hill timeout. The serve by Tenike, hit by Orr in the middle, set there by Lanter for Orr. Sends it toward the back line and out of bounds. And it's a 23-18 Pittsfield lead. So a 6-0 Lady Socky run after Pleasant Hill had controlled the game by a point or two most of the way. Now they trail by 5. Tenike serve, hit by Orr in the middle. High here, taken by Lanter for Holcomb, sent across. Hoover with the hit in the back line to Tenike, set up for Lemons. Ball dug in the back line now by Masters, set by Lanter. Orr will send it back across. Hoover to Tenike, over to Cox, who kind of pokes it across the net. Set by Holcomb for Lanter. Smith now gets involved. Tenike sets it behind her for Poor. Ball sent back across. Good save by the Lady Wolves. Tenike again at the set for Lemons. Taken by Anderson to Lanter. Orr will send it across the net. Smith. Tenike, down goes from Poor. Orr sends it high in the back line. Masters sends across by Barnes. Tenike has a setup for Cox, who gets the spike. A good, solid volley by both squads that time, but Katie Cox with the force to put that one away. And makes it 24-18 Pittsfield, and they're trying to claim game number 1 here over Pleasant Hill. Tenike on the serve for the Lady Sockies. Hit by Anderson in the back line, and it'll be an ace to end game number 1, and Pittsfield takes the first one, 25-18. We'll pause for a break here, get set for game number 2, and varsity volleyball action on Central Illinois Sports.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Well, ready for game number 2 here in varsity volleyball action on Central Illinois Sports. Pittsfield took game 1. Pleasant Hill will look to extend it to 3 games. Pittsfield will look for the clean sweep here tonight. Hey, we don't know if you've heard, but our friends at Dot Foods have some great career opportunities available right now. They're looking for more than 100 people for positions in their warehouse in Mount Sterling. And if you want to talk about a great team, the Dot team is it. The company has been part of the community for over 60 years. They just did a pay increase, so you can start in the warehouse earning $22.35 an hour. And on top of that, they have great benefits, paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and a lot more. Check them out at Dot Foods Careers/Warehouse. Tenike will start on the serve for Pittsfield, the same place where she ended the last contest. The Lady Sockies finished on an 8-0 run to finish game number 1 to win 25-18. And Tenike will get an ace to start game 2. She snuck it right in the right side line. So Tenike doing much like New Power did in the JV game, kind of keeping the momentum going their way off the service side of things. And she gets another ace, 2-0 Lady Sockies. And here's a substitute in for Pleasant Hill. Hannah Hill's going to check into the game. She'll replace Chloe Orrs. The freshman comes in for the senior. And Tenike again will be on the serve for the Lady Sockies. She'll hit this one toward the back line, taken there by Holcomb, and it's another ace as the ball then falls harmlessly to the court. 3-0 Pittsfield. Tenike again on the serve toward the back line, taken there by Masters. Ball sent across by Hill. Hoover to Tenike to Cox with the kill. 4-0 Pittsfield, off to a hot start here in game number 2. Tenike now with 12 service points in a row for Pittsfield. Ball hit by Hill across the net, hit back down by Katie Cox, and a 5-0 start here on the Trash Queen scoreboard in game number 2 on Central Illinois Sports. Here's a ball sent across by Tenike. Hill Set up there by Lanter. Back to Hill. Across the net it goes. Hoover now bumps it for Pittsfield to Tenike. Over to Cox. Trying for another kill, and she'll record another. 6-0 Pittsfield. And here comes a sub back into the game. It'll be Orr returning for Hill for Pleasant Hill. Tenike on the serve once again for the Lady Sockies. Taken by Orr, set there by Lanter for Orr. Ball was tipped by Poor. Then the Lady Sockies unable to control it, and Pleasant Hill will break the serve for Tenike. Side out Lady Wolves, trailing 6-1. Anderson on the serve for the Lady Wolves. Her first serve of this contest is across the net, dug by Cox, set by Tenike for Lemons. And across, good dig by Anderson. Ball set by Lanter for Orr. Sent across the net, taken by Hoover. Set by Tenike for Lemons, who's able to put it across and down for a point. 7-1 Lady Sockies. Into the contest for Pittsfield. We will see Taylor Scott for the first time. Scott on the serve, gets an ace. As Lady Wolves unable to return that one on a timeout by Pleasant Hill. 8-1 Pittsfield off to an early advantage in this contest. And game number 2 on Central Illinois Sports.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
Is the advantage for Pittsfield on top of Pleasant Hill here in game number 2 of this Varsity Volleyball contest. The Lady Sockies do lead 1-0 overall in the match here so far. And Taylor Scott will be back to serve once again for the Lady Sockies following the timeout taken by Pleasant Hill. Scott's service sent across, hit by Orr. In the front line, Lanter takes it, set it up for Holcomb. She'll send it across. The ball was tipped right at the net, so Smith has to send it back across. Anderson able to send it high, set up by Lanter for Holcomb. Ball sent back across. Now a good block at the net by Jaden Barnes. But they'll say she was into the net, or it's out of bounds as it was returned, excuse me. It makes it 9-1. Pittsfield. Now here's a serve out of bounds by Scott. And Pleasant Hill will get the serve on their side now in a 9-2 game. And here comes Jade Peebles in to serve for the Lady Wolves. So the freshman trying to get some momentum headed back the direction of Pleasant Hill here on this serve. The first of what she's hoping to be several in a row. It's taken to the back line by Smith, set by Tenike for Poor. Ball hit in the back line by Masters, set by Peebles for Holcomb. Unable to send it back over the net, and it's a 10-2 advantage for Pittsfield. Smith sits down, also Poor takes a chair. Jennings is back into the game, also returning was Smithers, I believe. Jennings on the serve, and she'll hit this one into the net for the service error to make it a 10-3 score. Pleasant Hill's Chloe Orr will be on the serve now. Sends it high across the net. Katie Cox will bump it for Tenike. Sent high. Scott hits it across. Dug in the back line by Anderson for Orr. Now Masters could not send it across and makes it an 11-3 advantage for Pittsfield. Cox will be on the serve for the Lady Sockies. Her serve is a good one. In fact, it's an ace. 12-3. Katie Cox, the junior. Another serve, going to be Off of Holcomb and out of bounds to make it a 10-point Pittsfield advantage, 13-3. It was a back-and-forth battle in the first game, and then Pittsfield gained the lead and finished the game on an 8-0 run, and they've controlled this one so far. Cox on the serve, ball taken in the middle by Holcomb. He had in the back line by Anderson, trying to send it across. Running away from the net was Masters, unable to get it across, and makes it 14-3. McKinley Lowe will check in for Pleasant Hill. She will replace Holcomb. Cox again to serve for the Lady Sockies. Her serve is into the back line and off of Anderson and out of bounds for another ace, 15-3. Trash Queen, hey, they can help you with all of your roll-off dumpster needs. They've got, 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. 217-320-4320. And yet another ace by Katie Cox. She just keeps finding a spot where people aren't. And it makes it 16-3 Pittsfield. Cox on the serve. Taken by Anderson in the back line. Set at the net by Lanter. Sent across the net by Peebles. Ball set up for Smithers now. Hits off the top of the net. Dug out there by Peebles. Now Lowe will send it across. Cox. Tenike for Hoover. Ball dug out in the back line by Orr. Anderson sends it across the net. Tenike right back across. Now Lowe does the same. Tenike will go across again as they volley back and forth here. Tenike now will set it up for Hoover, who sends it well wide of the back line, and Pleasant Hill will get the point. I believe. I don't believe that ball was touched, was it? Makes it 16-4. And Lowe will be on the serve for Pleasant Hill. And her serve is into the net for the service error to make it 17-4 Pittsfield. Here's Lemons back in. Scott sits down for the Lady Sockies. On the other side, Holcomb will return, and Lowe will take a chair. Hoover the serve for Pittsfield. Ball hit by Masters. Good save in by Lanter. Has to get across the net, and Masters does so. Ball set at the net by Tenike for Smithers, who's able to put it down for the kill this time. Make it 18-4, Lady Sockies. And Hoover again will serve for Pittsfield. Sends it across the net toward the back line. Hit off of Orr. Hoover actually returns it on the other side. Set up for Lemons, but out of bounds, and it's an 18-5 game now. Off the bench will come Jaden Barnes for Pleasant Hill. She replaces Jade Peebles. Madeline Lanter, the senior, on the serve for Pleasant Hill. Her serve is toward the back line. Katie Cox hits it toward the net. Set by Tenike for Lemons, and they'll say that Lemons was... No, they'll say Pleasant Hill had someone into the net that time for the penalty. And it makes it 19-5. Poor returns for Pittsfield. She sits down Michaela Jennings. 19-5 Lady Sockies. And Smithers on the serve. And she hits Orr with a hard serve, and Orr unable to return it to make it 20-5, and Pleasant Hill wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 20-5 advantage for Pittsfield in game number 2 on Central Illinois Sports.
Hi, I'm Trevor Zumwalt, your candidate for Pittsfield Ward 2 City Alderman. As a representative, I will be dedicated to the Pittsfield community and the ward. I'm a lifelong resident of Ward 2. I currently serve as an officer on the Pittsfield Fire Department. I've volunteered with the Little League, Socky Youth Football, as well as the high school football program. I will work hard for you in the city of Pittsfield. I'm proud of the history here, and I want to build a stronger community for our future. Please vote for Trevor Zumwalt, Ward 2, for City Council, April 6th.
Well, it's a 20-5 advantage for Pittsfield here in game number 2 after they took game 1 by a 25-18 score, dominating here in game number 2. looking to make it a 2-0 sweep over Pleasant Hill here tonight. And Smithers will be on the serve again for Pittsfield after she had a ace on her first serve of the night. She'll look to keep the momentum rolling Pittsfield's way. And we're ready to roll as we get the whistle. Smithers is serve, hit in the middle by Orr, across the net, tap back across by Lemons. Lanter sends it across for Pleasant Hill. Hoover across for Pittsfield. Lanter sets it at the net for Anderson. Ball partially tipped. Cox. Now Tenike will hit it to Poor, sends it across. In the back line, the ball hit by Holcomb, set at the net by Lanter for Barnes, whose return was too long and out of bounds. 21-5 Pittsfield. Smithers on the serve for the Lady Sockies. Goes across the net, hits off of Orr, and goes out of bounds. 22-5. We will have the Illini Community Hospital postgame show coming up, where we'll name the Edward Jones Player of the Game. Smithers' serve is dug out there by Barnes. Ball set high. Barnes actually the one who sends it back across the net now. She got up in a hurry. Tenike sets it for Lemons. Ball dug again by Pleasant Hill's Barnes, but unable to return it across the net despite the good hustle by Barnes and Anderson that time. It's a point for Pittsfield to make it 23-5. 2 points away from the victory here are the Lady Sockies. The next hit by Anderson to Orr in the back line. Has to get it across this time, and Lanter does just that. Cox now sets it for Tenike. Over to Poor, whose shot hits the top of the net and then falls to the ground for the point. 24-5. And the Lady Sockies a point away from the victory here. Smithers will be on the serve. It's a good one. Dug there by Pleasant Hill's Barnes, but the Lady Wolves unable to return it. And it's a 25-5 win in game number 2 for the Lady Sockies. They win in straight games here. We pause for a break. We'll have the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, where we'll name the player of the game. It comes your way next.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Well, the Pittsfield Ladies Sockies win the varsity contest 25-18, 25-5 over the Pleasant Hill Lady Wolves. A game that really in game one was very tight before the Lady Sakis were able to score 8 consecutive points to win the contest. After they trailed 18-17, they won the game 25-18, and then just roared out to a big start in game number 2 and never looked back to win 25-5. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about Ellie Tenike as our player of the game tonight? Had 8 consecutive service points to end game number 1. Did well on the sets the entire evening, and she is tonight's player of the game. We'll have volleyball action for you tomorrow here from Boschel Gym as the Lady Sakis play host to Cal.